Hello, welcome to my stream. Today I'll be playing more of RollerCoaster Tycoon Deluxe. And last week we were able to clear the Haunted Harbor level. It was everything alright in that level, so thankfully, even besides it being a water level, everything went great. So today we can go to the next one. Today we'll be playing the Fern Fortress. I do remember the name of it, but I don't remember how the level looks. So I will need to refresh my mind and my memory. But the next one is Future World. That used to be one of my favorite levels because it was so different from everything else, and it also had great rides, right, that you could build in there. So I'm excited for next week when we'll be playing the Future World. But first, Fun Fortress. So let's check it out. This castle is all yours to turn into a theme park. My objective is to have at least 1,300 guests in my park at the end of October year 3 with a park rating of at least 600. So this objective is just like the previous one but harder because it asks me to have 100 guests more than it was before. So yeah, let's see how that goes, and I don't think this is the best. Yeah, this is not the best land ever. That path right there can be a problem. I'm not sure if I want people walking in there. Hey Drew, how are you, man? I'm alright. I'm alright. Nothing special has happened today, so today has been pretty chill. I was listening to some music before starting the stream. I was listening to some Spotify recommendations, and they do know about my music taste because they only recommended me to listen to some pretty good music. So yeah, that's how my day was, and I also slept a lot. So I don't have um, too much to say about today. But how is your Tuesday? I was thinking about buying pizza because today is the day that Domino's has the offer, right? They sell two pizzas for the price of one. But I already changed my mind. I will be cooking pasta, and tomorrow probably I will buy something from a restaurant because I'm running out of ingredients, but I'm planning to buy ingredients only on Thursday. So I needed to buy food either today or tomorrow, but I will save that for tomorrow. You actually bought pizza today, let me guess, pepperoni? Usually when you tell me that you're buying pizza, it has pepperoni. You're playing Breath of the Wild now. Oh, that sounds great. You are still in the beginning, right? Because you got the Switch recently, so you might have only played like something between 5 or 10 hours, I guess. But I hope you are enjoying the game a lot. I know that you told me that you were playing that to feel more relaxed, right? It was a great relaxing game. In that range, yeah, you still need to play it a lot then. Was it the only Switch game that you have bought so far? And let me start this park because this will take three. Oh my god, look at this. Okay, I really don't want people entering the fortress right now. That will make people get lost so easily. So I need to block their entrance in there. No, nobody's going there, at least not now. Maybe later, but not in the beginning of the park. Everyone will get lost in here. Oh, hey Patrick, how are you, man? Servers from Germany? What do you mean by servers? Wie geht's dir? Yes, you haven't bought another yet? You were really wanting to get a Smash Brothers for Switch, right? I was watching a video that was discussing some possibilities for the future, for the Switch future. And they were saying that maybe when they decide to make a Smash Brothers Deluxe for Switch, maybe that version would have the stages from 3DS and from the Wii U games. So who knows? Maybe that's what they decide to do for The next Smash Bros, the one for Switch. Servus is German word for hello. Are you sure it is German? I have never heard it before. I know hello, and actually I can only remember hello. But anyways, servus. Maybe it is something like Polish. Actually, it's not Polish. It is Polish, right? Polish. It's something like that. People corrected me on the weekend. It's not Polish. Polish is what to do with your shoes and cars. It is Polish. I need to remember that that's the way to pronounce it. Oh yes, Grüezi. I have heard that before. Grüezi and moi or moi. I'm not sure how to say that. But yes, Grüezi I have heard before. Grüezi and hello. Servus is new for me. I haven't heard that before. But wie geht's dir? Mir geht is good. Have you ever played this game? Because this used to be my favorite PC game when I was a kid. Okay, the park is open, but I have no idea what to do in here. We have some gentle rides. It's funny because in all the levels for the expansion pack, they never give me the steel roller coaster. Maybe they want me to have more hardships while playing the levels because they never give me the best roller coaster ever. It's never available. Oh, I can build an information kiosk. Okay, that should be the first thing I need to do. And also, I don't want scenery, I don't want ride improvements, and that's alright. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Oh, I need to block this path as well. I don't want people going up there. Not now. Are there any other entrances for the path on the wall? Okay, now I think I'm good. Yes. So let me build an information kiosk. I want it in there, but I will change the path in here. Very good German. I'm fine. I don't play that. Oh, you haven't played this game before? Yes, this is an old game. It was released in 2000. It's right here, 2000. This used to be my favorite PC game when I was younger. I used to play RollerCoaster Tycoon, Worms, and The Sims. Those used to be my favorite PC games. But this game has a lot of levels. It has a lot of theme parks for you to work on them. And I was never able to beat all the objectives from those parks. Because for each level you have an objective. For example, for this one, I need to have at least 1,300 guests in my park by the end of October year 3 with a park rating of at least 600. So I could never complete the entire game. You played Worms recently? I used to play Worms a lot. I haven't played it recently. The same friend that had RollerCoaster Tycoon, he also had Worms. So when I was by his house, we used to play both games. Patrick also knows about Worms. Yes, Worms is very fun. I wonder how the games are today. I haven't played Worms in many years. I believe the last Worms game I have played was Worms Armageddon. So let me see. I need some place in here to build a food plaza. I don't understand why they changed the color of that path right there. Hey Remito, how are you, man? You learned how to say bastard in Portuguese? If you are talking about a direct translation, it would be bastardo. But nobody says bastardo in Portuguese. It's not a common word. It's something that someone in the past would say, but not today. Maybe you are talking about a different word that has the same meaning, and I'm not sure which one you are talking about. And there we go. You want to you want me to talk about bad Portuguese again, right? Actually, I have never heard that word before. No, I'm not sure. I haven't heard that word before. Are you right? Are you correct about that? Maybe it is something that exists that I have never heard before, but I don't know. Now you are in the next level of Portuguese. You are better than me, or at least in the bad Portuguese words. Yeah, bastard is a word that the whole world know. I don't know, Remito. Maybe you are right, man, but oh, my park entrance fee is too high. Okay, which makes sense. I still don't have any attractions in my park. I mean, maybe I could have heard it before, but maybe just once in my life because I don't listen to people saying it. That's why I'm telling you that I don't know if you're right. How can I do this? Because it has the level difference in there and I hate it. I guess I'll change this. Let me see. Yes, I'll change this a little bit. Oh, someone finally got my park. Too bad that I still don't have anything in here. Remito, have you tried looking for that word on Google Translation? Wait, Google Translator? Have you tried translating it to see if it really exists or something? It's just because, like I said, I don't remember that word. Probably at some point I will allow people to walk on the path in here. So I will spread some litter bins around it, but I don't want nobody there right now. And then we have this. Oh my god, I will deal with that later. Oh, the ghost train. It translated it to bastard, but was it in Portuguese? Worms is an awesome game though. Play Worms Armageddon. Yeah, that was the one I used to play. Or I remember playing it in the past. Let me see if I was missing some chat in there. No, I wasn't missing chat. Okay. You also think you figure out what was wrong with your Final Fantasy VII disc? Yes, what was happening? Were you able to finally get through the cutscene in Cosmo Canyon? You noticed it had a couple of vertical micro scratches in the middle of the disc, and then last night when I tried to load it a couple times it randomly loaded the cutscene before it. We're guessing what's happening is that when it's reading it, it gets lost and loads and wait, it gets lost and loads an earlier scene, right? An earlier scene from that line instead of loading the same cutscene. And that causes it to break. Worst possible scenario. Looking at a shooting star and suddenly Barrett gets his arm shot off, and then a black hole and then it soft locks the game. I had the same scenario during Arif's death. That happened to you? Because Remito was playing or replaying Final Fantasy VII, and the and his disc was having some problems. He couldn't get through a cutscene in Cosmo Canyon, so basically he couldn't progress because of the issue. You still can't get through the cutscene. You see, that sucks. But at least now you know what's wrong. So maybe if you restart everything, it won't work because it might be the micro scratches, right? I don't know, man. Have you tried polishing the CD? Maybe you can buy some liquid that helps you to get rid of the scratches or something. Yeah, let's build it in there. Oh, wait a second. I kinda have an idea for this. I will make a tunnel. Why is it not working? Um, height marks on paths. That's level 10. Yeah, it doesn't work. Oh, I did it. Okay, that works for me. Let me change the sign now. Oh, wait a second. I also need to change that. Let me hire some staff. I'm surprised that this park it seems to have a lot of rains. That can be bad later. Maybe I can just get a new game? Will it be too expensive? Also, can't you play the Steam version? Is this game cool? For me, it looks like boring time. I play this to relax because I don't need to give it too much attention every time, so it works very well for me to relax. But this is one of those simulator games, you know, so it can be very slow for most of the time. Remito hates the Steam versions. Yeah, you guys were telling me that they have a lot of problems, right? They have a lot of issues and everything. They have some bugs and glitches, right? And also they changed the music. I think there is a game that they have changed the music or something. Should I change the landing here? I will try. Also, maybe now I can raise my admission price. Yeah, usually I play this game to relax, to spend more time with my chat, if someone stops by and wants to chat with me, because I don't need to be too focused on the game, or especially not in the beginning of the game, right? Because I have 3 years until getting to my objective. So things only get really serious in year 3 or in the middle of year 2. And I also like to have some variety of games to play. Otherwise, I would see myself getting very tired for playing the same thing every day, like for only playing Final Fantasy VII, for example. So I like to have this to make me relax, especially when I'm playing some very hard games, and it works, and I do love this game. But I can understand how it is a little bit tiring to watch it or something, because it is a very slow game. But I only play it on my Tuesdays, so if you want to watch me playing something else, you can get my streams on a different day. They removed the best typos. Oh, that's not a problem, Remito. Come on. And they got rid of the game-breaking glitches. Remito, but those things are good. Those were good changes. Does that work well in there? Maybe here. Okay, it works better in there. Like the battle arena one? What used to happen in the battle arena? Are you talking about a glitch or a typo? Also, I should save some money so I can build something very profitable, like a roller coaster, right? Maybe I'll build the crazy caterpillar, just to have something profitable in here. But where should I build it? Wait, where should I build it? Yeah, build it. Because the land is horrible. This looks so bad. It looks like I could get the game for about 15 bucks on Amazon. That's not too bad considering how old it is. Wait a second, are they still selling the original? Or are you talking about a used game? Someone played it before and then the person is selling it. This looks so bad, but I'll give it a shot. Yeah, this is very bad, but anyways, I will keep it. I don't want to fix all the land here. That's too much work. I want to get there, right? Yes. So let me go to the left in here. Okay, I did it. So let me change everything in here. Inspections in every 10 minutes. I want only one train because that saves me from crashing or from roller coaster crashes. Can I get $2.80 from this? And there we go. Hello Bart or Barty or Barties. I don't know how to call you, but welcome. Hi Dom. Hello. Used game? The problem about buying a used game is that you never know if the game will be looking good, right? Maybe to have some mini scratches like yours. So it is risky. I don't like to buy used games. To be fair though, I only need that one cutscene. It is Bart? Okay, Bart works for me. How are you? Have you ever played RollerCoaster Tycoon? I'm alright. Nothing special has happened, but I'm alright. I'm just chilling. So even if the game is screwed up, as long as I can use that disc for that one cutscene, I'm good. No, you're not good, Remito. Because I don't get your point in there. It's not like you can use one game to get through the cutscene and then return to the other game. That's not how it works. So I'm confused. Wait, PS1 and PS2 allows disc swapping mid-game? Seriously? Yeah, you can swap games, swap discs, but isn't that only when you are very far in one game and then the game has a disc too? So you change the disc so you can continue playing the game, but not in any part of the game. I didn't know about that. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Yes, I just built one. This one. Hopefully to give me money so I can make other things later. So PS1 and PS2 are disc systems, so they are active reading games. So you are telling me that if you want you can pause a game. I don't know how you can do it, but you can pause a game, then open the video game, change the disc, and then you'll be back to the same game? Because that sounds so weird. Oh hey Jake, hello. Remito is telling me something that I had no idea about PlayStation. But once the game is out, don't you think that the console it will have no data to show you? If you put in another game, it will probably glitch it. No, yes, but so it's not like, for example, Nintendo consoles like the Super Nintendo. Once you remove the cartridge, there is nothing to show on your screen because there is no game. It's so strange. But okay, if the PlayStation can do that, I hope if you buy the other Final Fantasy VII CD, I hope it works. How's it going? It's alright. I'm alright. The PlayStation has an internal CPU and stuff. I really didn't know about that. I always thought that if you remove a disc during a game, and if it is not in a particular point of the game, you lose the game. It's like there is nothing for you to play in there. So it's more like a computer than Nintendo stuff. I see. Yeah, so maybe it will work for you, Remito. Maybe that works for you, man. You can give it a try. And then you can finally get through the cutscene in Cosmo Canyon. So let me see what else can I do in here. The swinging ship. Where should I build it? Oh, there is also this area right here. It's such a good area. You know what? This is a good place for a Ferris wheel. Do you play RollerCoaster Tycoon Classic? That's not the same game of RollerCoaster Tycoon 1 Deluxe? No, I don't have RollerCoaster Tycoon Classic. I know that it has some new features, and it also has the second game, right? It has RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 in there, but I'm playing the deluxe version. I don't have the classic version. The main reason why I don't have it is because it, I know that it has the second RollerCoaster Tycoon in there, but it doesn't have the expansion packs for it. So I kind of prefer playing the originals with their expansion packs. Do you have the classic one? I still don't understand why they have decided to not add the two expansion packs for RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 in the classic game. It doesn't make sense to give you the second game but without the expansion packs. It sounds weird in my opinion. Should I open that area? If I open that area, let me take a look at it. Underground view. If I open this, I don't want people to get to the walls, or they will walk around the park and there is nothing there to see, right? Okay, I did it. So people now can enter the fortress. Coincidentally, I tried using disk 3 to bypass. It didn't work. Everything glitched. Yeah, man, that would be a very, a very big bypass, don't you think? Skipping disk 1 to disk 3? I'm not surprised it hasn't worked. Right now my attractions are very expensive, but after some time I'm pretty sure I'll need to drop their prices. They will start complaining about how expensive my attractions are. Oh, we have the steel roller coaster. Thank God. Thank God. That's the best one. People can get up here, right? I don't see nobody there, but I'm pretty sure they can get up here. Oh, that's not what I meant. Disk 3 has a lot of the same data. Square was lazy. Most of the reasons there are 3 disks is because of cutscenes. So I was thinking they might also be on disk 3. So basically we're trying to trigger the same cutscene on disk 3. And for some reason they have the same cutscene, or they could have the same cutscene on disk 3. I don't know why they decided to do something like that. Oh, I don't have money. I don't have money. Yes, I think I will need to wait some time until I get some money here. Let me at least build the drink stall. Okay, there we go. Now I need to wait. I need to wait until we get some more money. So you were thinking they might also be on disk 3. Yes, that doesn't make sense to me. It sounds like they decided to spend more money in making the discs without a reason, right? Because if they have the same data as the other discs, what's the point of making a third disc? We're going to sleep, Patrick? It is 11:25 p.m. in there. Don't make too long, buddy. Wait, what? But Patrick, I hope you have a great night, man. And thank you so much for stopping by. If you want to catch me playing more Final Fantasy VII, it will happen on Saturday. I have been playing Final Fantasy VII on my weekends. So I talk to you later, man. Take care. Good night. And be spat. Well, they wanted it to be on 2 discs. I know that much, but it was just too big. I know that you tell me that, I don't know, Final Fantasy VII might have a lot of cutscenes and everything, but to be honest, so far, I don't think it has a lot of cutscenes. Or it feels like it was in Chrono Cross. At least so far. Maybe there is still a lot of things to happen, and a lot of cutscenes to be seen, but so far they seem to be just like Chrono Cross, the same amount. Weekend is perfect, that's why I play it on the weekends, man, because I know that people will have some free time to watch, or more than weekdays, right? And then on my weekdays I play other stuff. The cutscenes in Junon, I'm not surprised that people are getting lost or stuck in my park. That's why I didn't want to open this area. Oh boy, how many people are... Okay, at least it's only 8 people. And they have the map. I hate how dumb they are. I can't do anything. They will get lost and that's it. But about the cutscenes, there is a difference, right, between movie cutscenes and normal cutscenes. I don't know if I can call them like normal cutscenes. But yes, I was talking about movie cutscenes. There aren't too many movie cutscenes, in my opinion. What do you think about the time I start? I start playing my streams, or wait, I start my streams at 4 p.m. EST. Today I started a little bit late, but my usual time is 4 p.m. EST. Then you need to do some conversion in there, some time zone conversion. Or ESD, yeah, I believe they are having the daylight savings right now, right? So it is ESD right now. But today I started my stream a little bit later than usual. Yeah, Eastern time zone. Are they not going to my roller coaster anymore? Oh, because it's broken. By the way, I should make a bathroom in there, right? In here. I'm so sorry. I'm not helping you. You probably have the map. Oh, you don't have the map. Why don't you buy one right there? So you don't want to buy the map. So stay lost. Maybe I should hire some new entertainers, because if people get lost, they will get stressed, and the entertainers can help them to feel happier. But I was seeing this happening as soon as I started the game, right? Feels bad, man. Let me build a hot dog stall right there. Also, let me save the game. The US coast, East Coast, New York, Boston, Florida, full of course, oh wait, full of crazy people, and probably other places. So is Florida... Wait a second, I'm confused. Oh yes, Florida is East Coast, isn't it? Because California is West Coast. Yes, I was switching Florida and California. Yes, Florida is East Coast and California is West. For some reason, when I hear the word Florida, I I also think on California for some reason. In my mind, it's like they could be the same place or somewhere close to each other, but no, they're not. And another rain. So I was right. It rains a lot in this park. Probably because they both have crazy people. No. I was thinking that it was because both are. I'm not sure about Florida right now, but for some reason, when I hear the word Florida, I think uh, in a place that is near the ocean. So a place that has beaches, right? And the same about California. California, I'm sure that it has beaches, but I'm not sure about Florida. I believe it is by the seaside as well. But Florida has Orlando, and Orlando has Disney World. But that's not by the seaside. But for some reason, the word Florida makes me think on a sunny area and a place that has beach and it's by the sea. You guys can correct me right now. So, okay, so I was right. Florida also has beaches. Okay. I don't know any other state that men eat bath salts and goes on a killing spree. Florida borders both the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean. It is on the bottom right of the country. Yes, maybe that's also another reason why I also think on California when I hear Florida. But they are in opposite sides of the US. Maybe I should hire a new mechanic because it has been raining a lot. And the rains make my attractions break. The Psycho Monorail, that's not a good one. I could do the hedge maze, the same one I built last time. I kinda want to do it. I'm not sure if Surrey will stop by here today, but I will build this in his. Um, I will build this for him because this was very good last time. What do you think of when you think of Texas? I think about Austin, and I think about the bands I know that are from Austin. The Alamo? What is the Alamo? That sounds like my name. I know that it is a word, but I don't know exactly what you are referring to. And by the way, my father has been to Texas. My father was in Houston, and it was many years ago. And he brought me some Lego, right? Lego toys from there, from Texas. My father has been to Texas. And that it is. The impressive hedge maze. Everyone loves it. Hardest puzzle in your life. This is even shorter than the one I built last time. And they love it. You see, the guy jumped. And he went back there. Did you see it? The guy with the balloon? He went back there. He's doing this again. And he loved again. Now he gave up about going back there, but he went there twice. It's a success. Maybe people like to be trolled. It is a place of American history. Yeah, but you see the guy with the orange balloon going back there after he finished it? It is a spot where a ton of Americans died protecting a land. I believe they use the phrase "Remember the Alamo" or something like that in Texas. It is in San Antonio. It was the battle place of Texas gaining their independence from Mexico. Oh, so Texas, Texas almost was a part of Mexico. I didn't know about that. I knew that because they were close, they shared some culture, but I didn't know it almost was a part of Mexico. The same happened in here in Brazil. The South region almost was part of Argentina and Uruguay. Uh, they had some fights in there as well, or some battles in there as well. That guy loves that ride, I know. But you know what's bad? The people that are lost. And I can't do anything to help them. And once I open the walls here, the paths on the walls, more people will get lost as well. I guess I will start paying the low one, because I don't have anything special to build right now. Besides the steel roller coaster, but scrambled eggs? Okay, let's drop the price for the scrambled eggs. It's so funny that they get lost. This is a very hilly landscape. Yes, it is a terrible land to build stuff. Put some bears. I have 3, right? Yes, I have 3. Let's have 5 now. I need more money. I'm still super poor in here. And that shows exactly that. How poor I am in here. You meant grizzly bears? Grizzly bears. To eat the people? Just trap the customers in the bottom of a valley and then release the bears. You guys are evil. You guys have some strategies like Pilot Whisperer and Surrey. But those are the only bears I can release in here. The panda bears. Oh, we have a new custom. We could have Roman people in here. Look at that. I totally forgot that this was an option. And by the way, I need more handyman. Chad demands 20 bears? No, that's Surrey's threats. Surrey hires a lot of staff without any reason. Because he doesn't need to have like 50 handymen, 20 bears. No, that's Surrey. Surrey plays RollerCoaster Tycoon like that. I don't. Weren't you all trying to kill the NPCs during the water bumper cars? I don't think they can die in there. What was that one old story? Launch a roller coaster full of people into the enemy park to tank their rating? Yes, I remember that story. I remember someone wanting that to happen. My chat's corrupted. I know. I'm not surprised. Remito, every time that Remito gets in here, he wants me to teach him some bad Portuguese words. So that's one very good example, right? Now it was the opposite. Today it was the opposite. He taught me a new bad Portuguese word because I didn't know about it. Then quickly repair it so they can't blame you. You say you say no such thing? It's the first thing you say, man. I learned how to say a horrible word in Portuguese. That's the first thing you say every time. You just said things. I know, right? Bad things. Anyways, I need more money. Where is the money? I can't pay the low one. I can't build anything. I, this is going so bad right now. And it's the end of year one. Are they complaining? They are complaining. Slide one. Okay, merry-go-round. Slide one. And that's it. Let me change something in here. Show real names. So when they get lost, we can see who is getting lost. I think I said a word that didn't exist. I'm more Portuguese than you now. You are! And I'm getting closer to an English speaker, while you are getting closer to a Portuguese speaker because you are playing games that are in Portuguese. And you are also getting Brazilians in your chat. So maybe you should start changing your streams to Portuguese streams. Should I make this roller coaster expensive? Or more expensive? I will try. Those were Brazilians? Yes. Your chat's full of Brazilians. And that makes me think on something. I don't think I have ever seen someone from Portugal on Twitch. I don't remember meeting or seeing someone from Portugal on Twitch. I know that everyone is getting lost. I'm sorry. I can't even pay my low one. This park can be very bad. Because I can't make money. Maybe if I raise the admission price a little bit more. I could also drop my research, but that will be horrible for me. You have met a couple on Twitch? They were really laid back? Like really laid back. What do you mean by laid back? Or do you say laid back? I think it is... Yeah, maybe it is laid back. Yeah, laid back. Because lad is another English word. It's different. It's something different. Do you mean that they were very chill? Is that what you mean? or they were very um, I don't know, they don't care too much about stuff in general. Oh, you say laid back. Yeah, laid back. Because lad is something else. Let's make this $11 now. Yeah, sorta chill, right? Nothing really phased them, or they didn't seem too much active or on anything. Yeah, I don't know if it's something common for them in there, but maybe that's how they are. Maybe they are very pacific and peaceful, and they don't like to get stressed on something. So they are laid backs. I know that Canadians usually are like that. Wait a second. Not paying that much? Okay, now I need to drop the pricing here. Remito, when are you streaming next? Are you streaming today? Yeah, they still don't go to my roller coaster. Yes, you have no schedule, right? Here's a question. Would you be down to play the Tiny Toons game that I was playing last weekend? Not weekend, sorry. That I was playing last week, and then I will go be back to it tomorrow. Because I know that sometimes you take some requests, right? I'm curious to see how would you do in that game. Would you be allowed to use save states? That's alright. Because learning how the minigames work, it can be difficult. Yeah, I don't see a problem about that. I really want to beat that game without using save states. Hopefully I can do it tomorrow. But yeah, if you want to use save states, that's alright. Sure, okay, so maybe next time I stop by your stream, and if you feel down to play it, I want to see how you go, or how you do, right? How well you do by playing it. Yes, you were telling me about one that had a mini game or something that you need to bake a cake or a pie to Dizzy Devil, right? Something like that. The other Looney Tunes game that I need to go back is the Buster Bunny platformer game for Super Nintendo. Oh, no, not that one. There is also a Bugs Bunny PlayStation 1 platformer that I also want to play someday. Oh, last month? Do you know the name of it? Oh, Rogues Runner's Death Valley Rally. I do remember some Roadrunners games, but I'm not sure which one you are talking about. Is it a 2D? Uh, how can I say it? Does it look like a racing game? Because I don't think it is that one. I believe it is a 2D game, like side-scrolling, right? I do remember that was or there was. I do remember that there was a Tasmania kind of like racing game for Super Nintendo as well. Yeah, it is a 2D platformer like Sonic. I remember a little bit of it. And I just remember of the Tasmanian Devil, kind of like racing game that you need to be a tornado and avoid the obstacles on the course so you can get to the goal. That game was very hard. You remember the Tasmania game? They had a lot of games. There is one for Nintendo 64, but I have never played it. But after checking a little bit of it on YouTube, I have decided to add it to my list, right, of games to be played next. So there is a Tasmania game for Nintendo 64. I believe it is Tas Express. That's the name of the game. And maybe in the future I will check it out. I think I lost some gas, right? No? Okay. I had the feeling I was losing some gas. I will see if by starting doing some advertisements, I can get some money thanks to the admission price of the park. Because the rides are not giving me money at all. So let's start using some advertisements. I know I can't do anything. I could try making a new path. Yes, maybe if I make a new path. Or maybe if I open, let me see. Okay, I will try doing this. I will open part of the wall path. Yeah, this path. Wait, this part, right? This part. So now people can use this path to get to the entrance. So hopefully this helps them. Yes, I have Golden Sun. They they come in a pair? Okay, I can add it too. It's also for GBA, right? Okay, after the stream, I will add it to my list. So is this new path helping me? Because I believe it is. I still have 34 people lost, 39 now. But this seems to be a good option, so they can leave the park. At least it is increasing my park rating. It is similar to the dot hack games. They tell one complete story over a couple of games. That sounds like the Professor Layton games as well. They have a single story in the game, right? But there is a major plot that's happening in the, how can you call it, in the background. There is a major plot happening together with the plot of the game. So it's only solved by the end of the final game, the major plot, the big picture, right? So there are two things happening. There is the story of the game, and there is something else that is happening, but it will only be solved after playing the other games. Maybe that's how it works. Dot Hack is great at that. Yeah, the Professor Layton games. There are two different trilogies. So the first three Professor Layton games have a plot, a big plot, uh, besides the plot of each game, and also the next trilogy. And then there is the most recent Professor Layton game that is with her. Wait, what? That is with his daughter, right? That is with his daughter, but I still haven't played it. I believe it starts something totally new now. They did the same thing but better. I have never heard of those games, dot hack games. I wonder if it is the name of the company or if it is really the name of the franchise. Because it sounds like the name of the company, the developer. They started off with a manga, then moved to anime, then came out with 4 games plus anime DVDs packed with them. Then came out with like two to three more animes after it, and then came out with Dot Hack GU. Okay. You are talking about. I have seen that before, and yes, it is an anime. This is what you're talking about. Yes, I have heard it before. Oh wait, I can't type it? Yeah, Twitch has some problems with that, but okay, you are talking about dot and then hack. I know it, or I have heard of it. It is an anime. I have never seen it, but yeah. It's because you are not using the accent mark. Oh, not accent mark, you're not using the dot point, right? Yeah, that's it. I have read it before, or I have seen it before. Legend of the Twilight Bracelet. Is it a good show? Oh, thank God the amount of people that were lost is reduced, right? It is smaller now. More bears? But I will lose money. Look at that, I'm losing $628 per month because of the bears. No, I'm not hiring more staff right now. It gets good the more you get into the background plot. That was the third anime's name in America. I should start watching a new anime. It's been a while since I tried something new. You should watch a new one too. Dragon Ball Z Super is gonna end soon. There is one on Netflix. It is a Netflix original, if I'm right. It's called Seven Deadly Sins. It's too already recommended to me, so I'm kinda planning to watch it next. I just need to start it. Oh, you have seen a little bit of it? Yeah, that's one that I have in my mind to watch. Let me change something on my research. Because I don't think I want to get new roller coasters anymore. I won't have money to buy them. And I already have the steel roller coaster, so should I change my mind and buy pizza today? Maybe I should. Because when I started streaming I was thinking, oh hey Dexter, how are you, man? I'm great. How about you? When I started streaming I was very decided that, or I was very sure that I would be cooking pasta for dinner. Now I'm starting to regret my decisions. Maybe I should buy pizza. Because if I don't buy pizza today, tomorrow will be a bad day to buy pizza. Mac and cheese, I don't have cheese in here. I'm doing great. It's nice to catch another of your streams. Yes, man. You also like to play some theme park simulators, right? You like to play Planet Coaster. It's like pasta plus pizza. Yes, I need to try it someday, man. The problem is I'm not feeling too confident that the one I cook will taste great. So I'm worried of cooking some terrible mac and cheese and then get traumatized. Because I have never cooked it before or even eaten it before, right? So I don't know if I will be able to make a good one. Yeah, someday I need to play Planet Coaster. I'm still waiting until it gets a good price on Steam. And also, I believe I need to get a better computer because to play it, you should have a great computer. I'm still waiting to see if it gets a better price. I know that when it gets on sale, it gets 75% off the price, right? 75% off. But I'm pretty sure if I give it more time, it still can get better than that. Better bears? I changed all the bears to Romans. And thankfully I'm finally making some money here. I'm pretty sure it's because of the advertisement. And the money is coming from the park entrance tickets. Yeah, you see? Look at that. Finally. And it's because of the advertisement. So let me see. Yes, I want to pay the low one. And then once I finish paying the low one, I'll use all my money on advertisements. It is a great deal, yeah. And the PCU heavy though. Yes, I don't think my system would be able to run the game. Maybe it would be able to run it, but I really think it wouldn't be able to run the game and stream it at the same time. Because streaming some games is very hard for me to do in here with my computer. But thankfully, I still need to play a lot more of RollerCoaster Tycoon, so I don't see myself playing Planet Coaster that soon. So I still can give it some time until it gets a better price, until I get a better computer. So I'm very patient about that. But it's a game that I want to play someday for sure. Especially because I know that it has some objectives in there for you to beat, like RollerCoaster Tycoon. So it can have some interesting challenges, right? Although every time I watch someone playing that game, they are always playing the sandbox mode. They are never trying to beat objectives or goals. But I'm pretty sure when I play it, that's what I will be looking forward. Or looking forward to do, right? Yes, this is a very good game to chill and to relax. It's simple and it's fun. This used to be my favorite PC game, and I could never beat all the objectives of it because every time I used to have a computer crash or a huge problem on my computer, and then I lost my progress every time it happened. So I could never beat everything, and thankfully now I'm giving it another chance, and hopefully I will be able to do it because this game deserves it. At least it's something that I have always wanted to do. Thanks to how special this game is for me. But this time I will do it. I don't think I'll have another computer crash and lose all my progress again. Thankfully today it is way harder than how it used to be in the past for your computer to crash, right? We have way better ways to protect our computer today from crashing. But in the past you could get a virus everywhere. If you connected to internet, you got a virus. That's how it used to be. And also, after playing this first expansion pack, I will be able to finally play the next one, the second expansion pack, that I have never played in my life. So I'm very curious about it too. I wonder which new features and maybe which new rides it will have. Okay, so people are not going to scrambled eggs, but it's not because of the price. Oh, never mind, there are people in there. This makes me want to nuke the... Wait, what are you talking about, Remito? Are you talking about civilization? Are they going to the tower? Maybe it is because it's broken. Were you never able to beat Civilization? I believe it is a very hard game, right? When I think about Civilization, I imagine a very long game as well. But if it is a game that you really love, and if it is a game that was very important for you, even if it is long and even if it takes time, you should keep trying to beat it someday. That's why I'm playing this one. Okay, this needs to be cheaper. Oh, the people are getting lost again. Why are they getting lost again? I have a new path in here. Oh, you were able to beat it before? Every playthrough is different. It has randomized worlds. That's crazy, man. That sounds like crazy. Interesting. Is it like that for every Civ, or is it only for the first one? Maybe it is like that for every Civ. Which makes sense, right? Because I don't know, it would be too easy if everything was like the same every time you decide to play it. So basically, after failing sometimes, you would be able to easily beat the game. Yeah, it might be for every Civ, it makes sense. Because if it wasn't like that, there wouldn't be challenge, right? There wouldn't be a challenge for you to finish Civ. And Civ is a strategy game, so the challenge is necessary there. So we are only missing 3,000 more to pay for the low one. Yes, I think I will end up buying the pizza. even if it gets too late in here, because every time I try to buy a pizza from them on a Tuesday, it takes like an hour and a half to get in here. But I think that's what I'll be doing. Unless I buy it right now, because it's still early. If I decide to buy the pizza after the stream, it will take forever to get in here. Personally, you just kinda hate certain aspects of Civ. Like, if you change your government to democracy, you get amazing bonuses, but you can't go to war with anyone cause people vote no. So you always end up going back to despotism. Does it happen with every Civ, or is it only something in the early games, right? In the early games. Maybe they fixed that in the later games. I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm really thinking on buying the pizza, so I will need to use my browser, my internet browser, because it's better for me to buy it online. So probably I will be some minutes um, without giving attention to the stream, right? It's probably in every civ, government choices were one of the core aspects. That's bad, man, because it blocks you from trying other modes, right? You're talking about democracy and despotism. It blocks you from trying democracy. Let me save the game. But I will keep the game running so I can get some money, I can get some park growth, and I will get ready to buy a pizza. So actually I could try buying it on my smartphone, but I'm not sure if I should do it in there. But I'll be right back. 1-800 pizza. Let me try to buy it. The game will keep running, but I'll be checking my browser now. It's been years, not years, but it's been months at least, since I last bought pizza on Domino's. Because usually I buy pizza in a different place. Because it's only worth it to buy pizza on Domino's when it's Tuesday. And I haven't been buying pizza on Tuesdays. So let me see. Hopefully my park is growing well without me. The reason why buying pizza on Tuesdays on Domino's, why it is good, right? Why it is good to buy pizza on Tuesdays in there is because they have an offer. You buy one pizza and then you get the second one for free, and it only happens on Tuesdays. And if I try to buy pizza from them in a different day, it's way too expensive and it's not worth it. So that's why I only buy pizza on Domino's on Tuesdays. Because otherwise it's not worth it. It's too expensive. The pizza is not the largest one. And yeah, it's not worth it. They also have a very expensive delivery tax, in my opinion. At least in here in Brazil. If I'm right, it is freaking 11 reais or more. Let me see how much it is. But it's too much. It should be cheaper, right? Especially because it takes more than an hour. It takes like an hour and 30 minutes, I don't know, until your pizza gets to your house. So it's not a good tax, a delivery tax, because you don't get your pizza very fast. So I'm buying two margaritas pizzas. Those are my favorite pizzas from Domino's. Yes, the delivery tax, it's freaking 12 reais actually. 12 reais. That's too much. That's crazy. Usually it should be something like 6 or 7 reais, but in there it's 12. It's like the double amount. Okay, let me confirm that I was able to make my order. Yes, I did it. Okay. You have no idea how much. No, it's not real eyes. It's reais. Yeah, because that's the plural of real. And real is our currency. It might sound like real eyes, but it's not like that. It's reais. Re-eyes. Maybe re-eyes, yeah. Maybe re-eyes, yeah. Re-eyes. Okay, so what happened in the park? And also, I will try to speak a little bit um, in a lower volume because I will have my doors open in here so I can hear to the ringing bell when my pizza gets in here. It will take a very long time, in my opinion, until that happens, but I will keep my doors open. And I don't want your neighbors to listen to me speaking very loudly, right? So I can finish the low one, thank God. And I still have 1,000 money, so let's see. Let's use this. Oh, people were lost. Yeah, people are lost. And I got a river ride. And maybe I should hire a new mechanic. Okay. Portuguese trades eyes. It's only the sound, man. It's only the sound. You know something funny um, that I just remembered watching one of those videos on YouTube. One of the YouTubers, right, that I follow on YouTube that are American and they are trying to learn Portuguese. The word outdoor. The word outdoor in English means something different for us in here, for that word in here. Uh, you know when you are, I don't know, traveling on a road and then there is a huge panel that is an advertisement, a huge advertisement in the middle of the streets. In here we call that as an outdoor. But in English, outdoor is the outside area. It's the area outside your house, for example. Oh, hey, Noble. Hello, man. You can't stay long. You gotta go get a new dog? Really? Are you buying a new dog? That sounds awesome, man. I hope it's a great dog. Oh, hey, Crimson. Hello. How are you? But yes, Remito, outdoor means that huge banner or that huge sign that is doing advertisements in the middle of the road or something. While in the US, it's something else. Franker Z, Noble might be getting a big dog, that's my guess. My family has a pug and a Yorkshire. Yeah, my mother has a Yorkshire and my sister has a pug. I'm not a huge fan of pets, so I can't see myself taking care of pets. But my family has them. They have dogs. Free drinks and 20 bucks bathroom strategy. Oh man, are you joining Pilot and Surrey in that strategy? I'm not using that strategy, but I did the maze. I did the most incredible maze ever. You see, isn't this puzzle hard for them to solve? And you know what? They love it. They love this maze. You see, he's jumping of joy right there. And they are paying a good money for it. So this is a strat that I'm using right now. But the bathroom one won't work, so I can't use it. Also, things in here should get more serious now because I'm starting to get to year 3 and I'm still very far from beating the level, right? I'm still very far from the objective. So let me use more money to my advertisements. Let's try this one. It's super expensive, but hopefully it will help us. Yeah, now I'm poor. It is a great Pyrenees, or is it Pyrenees? I think it is Pyrenees. Pyrenees mixed with Landseer, two breeds with great personalities. He's 140 pounds, so it's a big fluffy dog. Is it your first dog, or do you have other dogs as well? Here's what you need to do: make 7 of those mazes, all next to each other, and problem solved. You can't seem to find the exit. Yes, it's hard, isn't it? You see how troubled they are in there? I have heard that people take like an hour until finishing this maze. Wait a second, are they stopping to go in there now? No, they still love it, so we are good. You see, it was great, it was great. They still love it. Oh, I need to do more marketing. I don't have money, but I can pay for this. And now I'm poor again. Oh, it's because I misclicked. I was planning to do it for 6 weeks. But anyways, thankfully I'm getting money faster than before. Yeah, finally my money is raising right now. Oh, poor Esmeralda. Look at her. Oh my god. Okay, this person is the description of sad day and feels bad, man. She has nothing. She doesn't have even hope. You want to go home, you can't find the park exit. She only spent freaking 11 bucks? Come on. And remember, make a maze next to the exit. The exit to the maze will be on the street of 7 mazes. Wait, Remito, I'm starting to get lost in that. The exit to the maze will be on the street of 7 mazes. Do you mean that I should be doing a maze that gets to another maze and then to another maze? I think I'm starting to understand you. This should be your 6th dog? Man, that's a lot of dogs. Are they all together, like, living in the same place? I would need a personal tour guide to go through that maze, yes. Okay, that's Remito's idea. I understood it. It would be funny, actually, to make that. Although, if people run out of money, they won't be able to progress. So, basically, maybe I would need to do it, like, 3 mazes, right? After the first one. But I really like that idea. I should try it someday. Yeah, he mind fucked me, but I really like his idea. I just need to change the exit in there from this side and then start a new maze in there. That would be funny to try someday. I will try it, Remito. Let's try it in another occasion in a different park. I don't want to try it in here because this park is giving me a hard time right now. But let's try that for other time. You guys have 2 dogs right now. One which is showing signs of getting close to the end of its life, and you have only 3 others in the past. You thought that RollerCoaster Tycoon Deluxe had better graphics? Maybe you are talking about the classic one, right? Because the most recent RollerCoaster Tycoon game that was released was RollerCoaster Tycoon Classic, and I think that it has better graphics. This one is the original. This one is the first one that was released. It's only named Deluxe because it has the expansion packs. But maybe you are making a confusion between this game and Classic. Classic was the remake, and I believe it has better graphics. I'm not sure though, because I haven't played the Classic one. I wonder if the one that Surrey was playing, which was RollerCoaster Tycoon. Wait, it was Open RollerCoaster Tycoon. Yeah, Open RollerCoaster Tycoon. I wonder if that one also has better graphics, but I don't know. Do those expansion packs come with a $100 bathrooms and 1 maze? Imagine if to go to the bathroom, people would need to solve the mazes. You can be so evil in a game like this. And by the way, I have money to build a steel roller coaster, so that's what I'm doing right now. I want to use this area right here. Right there, right? Yep, perfect. So let me test this roller coaster right now. Let's start with $3. You have to go get the dog? Okay, Nobo, I'll talk to you later, man. I hope it is a great dog. Now you're thinking with mazes. I'm down to try that strategy later. I know that the bathroom one won't work, but we can try having some crazy fun with the maze. Wait a second. Camera, please help me here. Yes, I'll need to go up in here. Like that. Then... Yes, I still need to go even higher, right? Okay, there we go. Now with this roller coaster, hopefully we will get a lot more of money, right? I believe this will be very profitable. Just imagine, to get in, you had to go through a huge maze, and in the end, it would be $1,000 bathroom and free drinks and burgers places, and to exit, they would have to do the same maze again. You know why I don't think that the bathroom strategy works very well? It's because if I charge it to a very high amount, people won't go there. Even if they are dying to go to the bathroom, they won't go there. They will piss on their pants instead. Because they won't go to the bathroom if it is too expensive. They will not only get mad, but they will also not go to the bathroom, so it's not profitable. Okay, we're still missing 400 guests, and we have the entire final year to make it through, so I think we'll be alright. But people are still getting lost, right? Yeah, people are still lost in here. I'm not paying that much to go on scrambled eggs. 30 cents. Let me save. But yes, now I'm feeling good about this park. Our plan 2 Make one giant loop of wait. Make one giant loop of a maze. It starts at the entrance and it ends at the entrance. So basically you want me to make a maze that has no exit? If only they allowed me to do it. Oh, I think I get your point. Okay, I get your point. You want me to do a very crazy maze, right? And then the exit is just like across the wall of the entrance. That could be interesting. Yeah, especially if they could see the exit as soon as they enter the maze, but then they decide to do the hard path, or they decide to take the hard path instead of doing the easy way, right? That would be interesting. Basically, I only needed to make this maze longer and add a puzzle in it. Yeah, we can try that someday as well. Because we have a new roller coaster, I should hire a new handyman. And $50 bathrooms. And put concession stands in the middle. What do you mean by concession stands? And also add one tile maze inside the maze as well. Maze section. I'm pretty sure people have tried doing that in the past. Probably if we look on YouTube, we can find some crazy ideas that people have tried to do in this game. Genius? Yeah, I know about. There is something that someone made before that was like a trap for people. It was like uh, people were forced to go to either one of two different attractions, and there was no way out for them. Oh, Chrisam, thank you for the host. I don't remember the name of the video or something like that, but it was Death something or Dead something. It was something dark. And it was a roller coaster, and in the exit of the roller coaster it was connected to another attraction, and people were always trapped in there. They couldn't leave the loop in there. So they couldn't exit the park. So I'm pretty sure people have tried some of those crazy strategies before. Okay, the spiral slide needs to be cheaper. And I'm so glad that I have decided to buy pizza because now I'm super hungry. I'm super hungry. And the other roller coaster launched itself into the lake. It is possible to do that. That is something possible to do. You can do it with the steel roller coaster, this one. You just need to have a very high loud speed. It is totally possible. Actually, I will make the ice cream stall inside the fortress. Somewhere in here. Maybe next to the bathroom. This is what I would do. You give them a choice. You can live in the maze or you can take the roller coaster. Remito, you're sounding like Jigsaw from the Saw movies. I want to play a game. You have a maze and you have a roller coaster. Which one are you taking? I still need to watch the latest Saw movie, but I'm not sure if it is a good one. Especially because by watching the seventh movie, it felt like everything was answered. They couldn't do anything else after what happened in the seventh movie. So the sequel that they have done, it doesn't make sense to me. If you take the maze, you will live in blissful harmony until the day you piss your pants. How can you call that peaceful harmony? It's not. I can't. Wait, why you can't find. Maybe I need to build a new path in here. Let me see. Yeah, let me try building a new path. But it's so bad to see there. Because of the camera. The camera is horrible in here. Um, See-through scenery. See-through. Remove vertical faces. Remove baseline. Okay, there we go. So hopefully this new path helps them. You have 10 minutes to decide. Within 10 minutes a deadly toxic... Wait, toxic. A deadly toxic explosion will cause you to explode. Make your choice. The cure to the deadly toxic explosion is hidden within the maze. Is that black spirally thing going into nowhere? Um, yeah. And then it returns back to the station platform. This is one of the reasons why I love the steel roller coaster, because it allows you to make very tiny roller coasters that work greatly, right? They work very well. And this is why I told you that if I wanted to shoot a roller coaster into the lake, for example, this is the model that allows me to do that. I just need to increase the launch speed. If I increase the launch speed in here, the roller coaster will crash. So what else can I do in here? I could do a miniature go. Oh, I have a circus. Okay. Where can I build it? Maybe there. Yeah, right there. Now that I have money, let me change the research. Let me make it maximum. You want someone to die, but I want to clear my objective. Oh, people are. Oh, it's because it's broken. I was thinking that people were stopping to go to this roller coaster, but it's because it's broken. But some are not paying to the roller coaster. Okay, so let's make it cheaper. Where is my mechanic? Let me hire another entertainer. Maybe I should have another security guard as well. Yeah, this is a great growth in my money. I was so poor. Free rides. Free rides on Tower 2. I kinda want to get to that tiny lake right there so I can make a boat higher. But it's too far from the path, right? Let's build another roller coaster. Morbid? Yeah. Oh my god, look at the. Oh my god. That model, why? Look at that. I can't believe someone made this. I mean, I actually believe in that, but how is that in the game? Oh my god. I kind of want to see how it is in after building it. Oh wait, I need to close it. Oh boy. Do I need to get rid of everything in there if I want to build this? It's because of the land, isn't it? It's such a irregular land. This one works though. What about this other roller coaster? A bat flyer? Yeah, the land is horrible. It's the trees? I don't think it is because of the trees. It could also be the trees, but the land is the worst thing in there. try doing something different in here. Yeah, that's different. Finally, someone that's walking on the wall will be able to get to a ride. Oh, hey Xiang, how are you? How's the coaster and the park? They are doing great now. I'm finally getting money. You can see the growth of money here. But for a long time it was very difficult to get money. But now it's alright. I can do some advertisements to get people to my park. And I'm only missing 100 guests to get to my objective. And I have the entire year 3 to do it, so things are doing great right now. The only problem is that sometimes people get lost in here. Yes, a couple people are lost in here, but I can't help them too much about that. So I need to deal with that. Why did you patch up the suicide wall? Come on, Remito. Makes a cliche ride, makes the exit on a different place. Yeah, that's different. Basically, I did the entrance in a different place. Because people that were walking on the walls here, there was no point on doing that. Like, of course it connects two areas of the park, but besides that, there isn't anything for them to do in there. But now there is something. At least they can get to the bumper cars. You wish there were signs for that? Yeah, I could build some signs, and actually I have some of them blocking their ways. For example, this is a no entry sign, so people can't go through there, or they will get even more lost. Although for some reason my staff, they don't follow the rules of my signs, so they still walk through everywhere it exists, right? Or everywhere that is in my park, which I think it's dumb. They don't need to be there, but they go there anyways. But yeah, I'm using some no entry signs, so people don't get even more lost than how they are right now. Not paying that much to go on Tower 1. And also the AI is super dumb. I'm pretty sure many people that are lost, they have maps. Yeah, this guy has a map, and actually this girl, right? This girl has a map and she's lost. Yeah, people have maps and they are getting lost, so I don't understand them. Actually, Remito, I used to do that as a kid. If I was really close to beat the objective, but I didn't want people to leave my park, I did that in the past. And after some minutes, your park rating will drop a lot. But it works. If you really want to cheat in this game, you can build a no entry sign by the exit, so people won't leave your park. Right there. That works. I used that as a kid. But not today. Now I'm a professional RollerCoaster Tycoon player. I don't need to use those strategies, right? Because today we play this game with honor. But sometimes we still do some cheesy stuff. Like this. Yes, we get some stupid people in here. And I have to say, when I get to RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, we will also have some very stupid people in there as well, because I remember how dumb they were in that game. They were super dumb. It was one of the things that I didn't like in RollerCoaster Tycoon 3. Sometimes they wanted something in your park like, oh, I want a roller coaster. And then you build it, but still they don't go to it. They don't go to your rides. So it's so dumb. And that makes it super hard for you to make money in RollerCoaster Tycoon 3. It's like they ignore everything you have in your park. Now we have 50 people that are lost. Maze 1 was great. 13 people are super happy, you see? This is a true happiness because of Maze 1. It actually goes after, actually it's tied to Roller Coaster 2. So it's one of my best attractions in my park, it's the maze. They were not paying that much to go where? Oh, Ferris wheel. 10 cents. And the souvenir stall. Uh, 6 months to get 40 people? Why is it not ending? Because I do need to wait until the end of October. Yeah, I need to wait until it gets to the end of October. So basically, I need to keep this amount of people until the end of the year. And one of the bad things about this first game is that it doesn't allow you to fast forward, so you can't speed up time. In RollerCoaster Tycoon 2, I believe you can speed up time if you want, but not in here. No, I'm not using the no entry sign. No, I don't need that. If I keep using the advertisements, people will keep coming to the park and we'll be alright. Don't worry. Now I want to do something to this part of the park, and I also want to use that water area. So let's go back to that plan. What about this one? I really like how this one is shaped, but probably I can't build it. Let me get rid of some trees in there. And by the way, Remito, like I told you, the pizza that I have bought will take a long time to get in here, right? So I'm pretty sure that it will only come here when I'm very close to end my stream, or maybe even after the stream. That's just to show you how slow they are in their delivery. Oh, I could build it. There was a point in here that I could build it. Although I didn't want to use the I didn't want wait, I don't, right? I don't want to build it on the water area because I want to use that for something else. It is, but I need to be patient about that. And I hate the fact that you need to pay a lot of money for them to deliver the pizza and they still don't deliver it quickly. That's the worst in my opinion. But it's because everyone is buying pizza from them today. Because it's the offer, the day that they have the offer. Oh, it works in there. There we go. Oh, I like this color. It has a great color. Now we need to find a way to get people there. We need to connect this path. Maybe if I do the opposite, starting in there. Do I need to go up? Oh, no, I need to go down. There we go. Let me see something else in here as well. Can I add some on-ride photo sections? I can't. So let me see, how is this roller coaster? Inspections in every 10 minutes. It has 11 cars? Okay, this is bad. This is bad because there is a chance that this roller coaster can crash. Hopefully it won't crash. I don't like roller coasters that have more than one car. Usually they are not safe. I'm not. It's just because they are slow, man. Things in Brazil are slower than things in other countries. Um, One of the biggest complaints that foreigners have when they visit Brazil is because, for example, if you go to a grocery store or if you go to a supermarket, you won't be able to get out of there after getting to the place that you pay for your for the things, right? Um, what's the name of that in English? The I don't know how to describe that in English, but the place that you pay for everything that you're buying. That place in here is super slow, and the checkout, okay, the checkout, and usually there aren't enough checkout places for everyone, so huge lines start appearing in the place or happening in the place. and it takes you forever until you finally can pay for whatever you're buying. Like, even if it is only a bottle of water, then you need to stay online, and it takes forever because people are slow, because there aren't enough checkout places to make their payments, and foreigners get pissed because they are not used to that. It seems that in other countries, if someone takes more than 10 minutes to do that, it's already super stressful. The person will go nuts and will cause some fights or will complain a lot. In here, it's it's so bad. In here, it's not uncommon for you to wait a long time until checking out because people are slow, because there aren't enough places for you to pay, and yeah, I'm just giving an example. It's not fast. You also need to be lucky because usually the supermarkets and grocery stores, they are full of people. They are very crowded. So you need to be lucky and hope that the place will be very empty, and then you'll be able to get out of there faster than usual. But generally, it's a very slow process. It's not in every place, of course, but for most of supermarkets and grocery stores, it's slow. They are super slow. So you can wait half hour or something like that until finally leaving the place, just because you need uh, someone to someone that you can pay for what you're buying, right? And that person will be a super slow person, probably. Maybe that's not the best place to build that. But yes, it's crazy how, for example, when Pilot buys pizza, he tells me that it takes like 15 minutes or 20 minutes until the pizza gets to his place. I only have one place in here that's super fast like that, and it's because it's by my corner. It's about by the corner of my street, so it's very near me. But pizzerias in general and other stores, they take a long time to deliver food to you. At least an hour. Also, we have bad traffic in here. Sometimes it's raining, so it makes things even worse. You need to be patient for things like that. And that's why I have decided to buy the pizza when it was 8 p.m. in here. And now it is actually 8 p.m. and 30, right? 8 and 30 p.m. And now it is 9 p.m. and wait, 9 and 20 p.m. If I have decided to buy my pizza after the stream, which might be something around 10 p.m., I would only get my pizza by midnight. Wait, I should play Fortnite? I'm sorry, Crimson, but that's not my game, man. I don't like shooters in general. But yes, I'm not that far from the pizza place. It is like two neighborhoods from me. There are like two neighborhoods between us. It's just because it's Tuesday, everyone is buying pizza from there, and they are slow. So that's why it takes so much time. Yeah, it should be 15 minutes, but even in the places that how can I explain that? There are some checkout places that are only for people that are buying 10 items or less. Even for those places, usually it's low, or there are many people going there, so it still is low. I'm sorry about that, Crimson. Yeah, I have a lot of things in there. Everything is in there, basically. Yeah, everything is in there. It's very well detailed. I have the games that I want to play in there. I have my game preferences in there, which are RPGs, puzzles, platformers, and old games. So I'm not playing horror games or shooters and strategy games. But everything's in there. I'm explaining about my stream problems. Sometimes I have power outages. Sometimes I have problems with the Twitch servers. I have everything in there. I think that Fortnite could be a chill game. It's just because, or it's my problem is just because it's not my game, but I can see Fortnite streams being chill. The same with PUBG. And by the way, I was finally able to get close to this waterbed, so I want to finally build a boat higher in there. I think that almost every game can be chill. It depends on the streamer. If the streamer is a very salty person, then you have a problem in there, or it won't be chill. But in my opinion, most games can be chill. Let's have Kanos. Wait a second. Let me change this. And by the way, if my pizza finally gets to my home, I'll need to do a quick pause to receive it. I don't know what this roller coaster has that makes it special, because honestly it looks like a plain roller coaster for me. So I don't know what's special about this model. It looks very plain. Yeah, I don't like strategy games. There might be some exceptions, but in general I'm not a fan. Perfect timing. Remito is a salty streamer. Remito likes some strategy games like Civilization. He was playing Civilization. The only strategy game I played a little bit when I was a kid actually was Warcraft 2. A friend of mine lent me his Warcraft 2 game, so I played it a little bit. A lot of people love Advance Wars. Yeah, Advance Wars is one of the best games that people could play on GBA. Heroes of Might and Magic. I have to say Warcraft 2 was very good. Maybe someday I can try playing it again. If I need to start playing that strategy games, probably I would feel more down to play them, starting with Warcraft 2. But games like Fire Emblem, Advance Wars, StarCraft, Civilization, I'm not a huge fan of them because they are very complex and I'm bad and I die and I lose. So yeah, I'm not a very good strategy gamer. I'm not very good in anything, right? In my opinion, I'm a horrible gamer. I just try hard, but I need to get good. That's how I see myself. It's basically rock, papers, and scissors. Yes, Advanced Wars might not be that complex. Yeah, you're right. But in general, like Civilization and probably StarCraft, strategy games usually are very complex. So we were able to get the amount of gas we needed, but we still need to wait until October. Heroes of Might and Magic is kinda a turn-based RPG against NPCs. Like a tank will beat an infantry will missiles, wait, with missiles will beat small tanks. That sounds like Fire Emblem. Not with missiles and stuff, but the the strong against and the weak against chart, right? That happens in Fire Emblem. Crimson is a god in the 5th version. Oh yeah, MMOs are also other games that I don't play. Disgusting state of my paths? Okay, let me hire new handyman. But I'm not like Surrey that hires 50 handymen. I know about that for Fire Emblem because I tried to play the mobile version, right? Fire Emblem Heroes. I played that for a month. To be very honest, it was better than I was expecting it to be, but after a month, I got tired of it. But I was able to understand that they have a mechanic that um, I don't know, some characters like archers are strong against dragons and dragons are strong against warriors. There is a chart, a type chart that connects all the different characters that you can have in the game. Like Pokemon. I have never heard of Risk. And board games are only getting uh, super popular here right now. It took it took some years until some board games could get to here, and they could become very popular. It's something recent. I would say maybe in the past 5 years that board games are getting some space in here now. Because before that, we used to play always the same board games, and only now that some new board games from other countries are getting here. It has a PC version. It's a one-on-one where you have tons of units between 0 and 10. And if you remember it right, the higher number wins in a fight. Except nothing beats the spy. So it is a board game to play one-on-one. Usually board games allow you to play with a lot of people, right? Are people still getting lost? They are. But thankfully they're not complaining anymore on the news. Yeah, on the news, right? On the news bar. The path is disgusting. Where is it disgusting? Oh, maybe there. But Rilito, don't you think that Warcraft 2 was a very hard game? I remember that after some levels, I wasn't able to progress anymore in that game because it was so hard. Or maybe it's because I'm just bad. But in my opinion, it gets very hard. Oh, it's not one-on-one, it can be one versus one, one. Okay, 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 I see. Yeah, because usually board games, they allow a lot of people to play together, right? It was hard because it was bad? I don't think it was bad. It was my first experience with a strategy game. Oh damn, it is minus 29 degrees Celsius in there? Um, in here it's probably something close to 20 degrees Celsius, I would say. Let me check it out. In here it is 24 degrees Celsius. Thankfully it's not hot. Oh, I need to do the advertisements again. Can the apple stand? The base mechanics of StarCraft were feels good, man. European Canadian, what? Yeah, Canada isn't the only place that gets cold. Canada is one of the countries that I want to visit the most. but I'm pretty sure I would suffer because of the low temperatures. Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Germany. Yeah, those would be my favorite countries to visit someday. I have mixed feelings about Japan. I would like to go there, but I think I would struggle a lot, especially because of their food, right? I can't see myself getting used to their food. But yeah, Japan also is another place I would like to visit. And also Argentina, right? I believe that if someday I leave my country, my easiest my easiest way to get to another country would be going to Argentina. So I need to go to Argentina. At least in Argentina, I can see snow for the first time because there is a city in there called Bariloche, and it's a very popular touristic city, and it's thanks to the mountains and to the snow in there. So that's a place that I really want to go in Argentina, so I can finally see snow for the first time in my life. I would struggle in Japan. Yeah, me too. I really hope I can go there someday, but I can see myself struggling a lot. Not only because of the language, but also because of the food and maybe the culture. You want to see snow? I think I have a video or two of a blizzard. No, I have seen snow in TV, right? I want to see them in my real life, in person. Crimson has 25 centimeters of snow in there. Yeah, I don't have a single millimeter of snow in here. It happens sometimes, but it's usually in the highest mountains and on the south region of Brazil. So it's not impossible for you to find snow in here, but it's extremely rare. It's super rare. And it's very located. It's like it only happens in there. In my place, it never snows. But I'm actually very glad that it doesn't snow in here. Because some people say that snow is bad. It only causes problems. So I like to live in a place that doesn't get that cold and it doesn't snow that frequently. But I still need to see it for once, right? For once in my life. I mean, I hope so. Maybe I won't be able to do it, but I hope so. At least I was able to try skiing on ice. That was something that I was able to do before. Oh, you're going to sleep, Crimson? Okay, man. Have a great sleep. I hope things get hotter in there because it's super cold right now. And take care. I'll talk to you later. I might not be streaming for very long anymore because I'm super close to finish year 3 in there. And still my pizza has not arrived. Those people are dead on the inside. The snow is amazing. People just don't understand or they don't like shoveling, which is understandable. But I like snow. Hypothermia, frostbite, shovel laziness, a lot of illnesses. Oh boy. Yes, I would prefer living in a cloudy place or maybe a little bit rainy place than living in a snowy place. I don't like the heat too much when it's super crazy hot in here, but I love the winters in here. The winters in here are great because the days are not too cold and they are not too hot. So the days are amazing. They are so comfortable. They make me feel so comfortable. There is nothing wrong with snow. The problem is with the people, right? People are wrong, not snow. I have a lot of money. I wasn't expecting that changing here. Especially because how the park started, right? How it was in the beginning. It was so difficult to make money, and now it's losing control. A rotor drop? Okay, I can build a rotor drop. It would be fun if I can build it right there, because then I would have rides very close to the towers of the fortress. Snow looks amazing in the morning, something you never hear from people that hate snow. After a good snowstorm, if we get morning light, everything glitters, literally like a Disney movie. Have you been to Vermont? It's too early. Is from Vermont, and he always tell me that the scenery there during snow looks amazing. And he sent me one of the pictures that he took when it was snowy and during the morning, and I still remember that morning. So yeah, it looks great. It usually doesn't last long on trees or power lines because it melts, right? Um, height marks on paths. Okay. Oh, oh, you have been to Vermont before, but not during winter? Man, where is my pizza? I don't think it is coming. They're so slow. Now I'm not hungry anymore. Uh, my hunger has passed or it has ended. Oh, do I need more mechanics? Let me hire a new one. Yeah, that's why I decided to buy my pizza in that moment. Because imagine if I was buying that right now, I would get it only on midnight. Let's see what happens if I open this. I know that people will get lost, but we are close to the ending line of my objective. So I want you to see them walking through all the park. By the way, this should be cheaper. And also the bumper cars. Okay, now they have freedom to go wherever they want. Maybe I should connect uh, this path to the wall, right? Let's see. There we go. Now we have a connection in here. Why is the roller coaster tree not fixed? Where is the mechanic? Was he lost? And now he can only get there because of the path I just built? That's what I call good timing. Let's raise this for... Wait, let's raise this too, right? Let's raise this to 30 bucks. A lawsuit? What do you mean by lawsuit? He was lost in there on the path. He was lost on the path on the wall, right? And then only now he was able to go here. Finally, my pizza finally arrived here. So I'll be right back. I'll leave the game playing though. I'm finally back, man. I had a problem with the guy that delivered the pizza. First, the credit card machine wasn't working well, so I wasn't able to pay my pizza with my credit card. And after many attempts, I have decided to pay with real money, right? With physical money, which sucks because I don't like to pay stuff with physical money. I like to have money in my home, but I don't like to waste it. But the guy was a horrible guy. He wasn't able to work the machine at all, and it wasn't working. And to not cause more problems, I have decided to pay him with physical money. Another reason why buying pizza for that place sucks, because this is not the first time that I'm having problem with that or with them. But anyways, at least I got my pizza. The pizza is paid. The guy was super weird because he was actually walking like he was hurt. I almost asked him if he had an accident, a motorcycle accident or something, because he was walking like he was hurt. I don't get it what just happened. I just think that the delivery from Domino's in here, it sucks. It sucks a lot. Yes, Remito, you see? But that was because the freaking guy that they sent to deliver pizza to me was a weirdo. And he was hurt and he didn't know how to use the machine for the credit card. But anyways, I lost my real money now, my physical money, but thankfully I had it. So I will need to get some more real money later, in the next days. I still have some, but it's good to have extra, right? You never know when you will use it or when you need it. But anyways, thankfully I got my pizza finally. And it seems that things in the park were alright. Go-karts, Ferris wheel. They are complaining about getting lost. Okay, let me build the crooked house. Maybe there. Oh, I can't build it in there. Okay. Let's see. But seriously, the guy felt like he was using a credit card machine for the first time. It doesn't work in there at all. I don't know where to build this. Maybe here? That guy was very suspicious. It's super strange that he didn't know how to use the credit card machine and that he felt like he was hurt. He couldn't walk properly. So it was such a weird situation. And what sucks the most is that they ask you to pay a very large amount of money to deliver the pizza at your house, and then that's the quality of the delivery. It sucks. That pisses me off. Did he seem new? He seemed like a crazy person. I don't think he was high as an crack addict, but he was walking like he he fell somewhere, like he had an accident, because he was walking with only one foot. And then he told me that he didn't know how to use the credit card machine. And then when we tried using it, it wasn't working. So I don't get what was happening with him. It was such a weird person. Hey JP, hello man, how are you? Best stream essay right here. Dude, I might not be streaming for too long anymore because it's about to finish the... Yeah, that's the last day that I need to wait for the game right now. And then I finally got my pizza. I bought Domino's pizza today, but I was just talking to Remito how strange the guy that delivered the pizza was. Yeah, it's great to talk to you again too, JP. Yeah, you caught me by the end of the stream, but still caught me. And we got the objective in here. But a crazy guy decided to deliver my pizza today. He didn't know how to operate the credit card machine, and he was walking in a very weird way. He was like he was hurt, or he fell somewhere, or he had an accident. I don't know. He was such a weird person. He was super odd. And then because we couldn't make the credit card machine work, I gave up about paying my pizza with that, and I paid it with real money, with physical money. It wasn't stolen, but it was a crazy person. Not only they asked me to pay a high amount of money so they can deliver the pizza, it's very expensive, but that's the quality. That's the quality that the delivery is from Domino's in here. A horrible quality. So that pisses me off because you need to pay a large amount of money so they can deliver the pizza. Then you need to wait a long time until it finally gets to your house. And they send me a person that doesn't know how to operate the credit card machine. And also a person that says that, oh, I can't call them back because I don't have credit. I'm out of credit on my phone. Because I told him, oh, can you call the place so they can help you, or maybe send a new credit card machine or something? Oh, I can't because I don't have a credit on my phone. And then he walks like he had an accident on the streets. I told you, Remito, delivery things in here, delivery from Domino's. If you need to go to a supermarket to buy something, things are super slow and they are super bad in here. Everything demands patience, and everything is super bad. It has a horrible quality. Maybe I was jinxing myself, right? Because I have been talking to Remito and to everyone else that was in here earlier how bad those things are in my country. And then they sent me the worst person to deliver the pizza ever. It's crazy. But thank God I have it. Thank God I bought the pizza. I won't need to cook anything today and tomorrow because I got two pizzas. That's the worst pizza ordering. Yeah, at least, at least they brought the two pizzas, because more than once, I repeat, more than once in the past, they only brought me one pizza, and then I needed to call the place, right? I needed to call Domino's and say that they only brought one pizza to me, while in my order I was ordering two. And then they say an excuse like, oh, but the system is crazy here, and we could only read that we wanted one pizza, but we'll be sending another one. That happened more than once. So thankfully today at least they sent the two pizzas. And before one of the boxes is empty. I have to tell you, I actually suspect that the delivery guy, he eats one of the pizzas and then he makes you call them to say that I only got one, so they can replace the one that was missing. I actually thought about that at least once. There was a guy that felt very suspicious. I really think that guy ate my pizza and then he made me call them to send another pizza. I'm not sure if that was the case in every time it happened, but for that guy, I really think he got my pizza and he made me call them and get another one. But yes, I should have checked the boxes, right? I didn't check them. I will do that right now, guys. I will do that right now, but I believe everything is alright. If it is not alright, I will call them and I will make a fuss with them. Yes. Because they sent me the worst delivery guy ever. The guy couldn't even walk. I wonder how that guy was able to ride a motorbike. Check the pizza. Let me check the pizza. So the pizzas have the seal. The seal is still locked. It wasn't open. And by the way, that's the pizza. A margarita pizza here. Every time I buy on Domino's, that's the one I buy. Yeah, the pizzas are alright. Social eating not happening. That's not happening. But damn, that guy was horrible. Oh hey, sorry, hello man. I did something in this park just for you, man. Just for you. When I was building it, I mentioned your name today. And by the way, this should be cheaper. Not that this matter anymore, or not that this matters, right? Not that this matters anymore because I beat my goal. But anyways, that it is, sorry. That's just for you, man. And we came out with some new ideas for later parks on how to make amazing mazes, right? Like this one. That was just for you. Remito had some great ideas on how to exploit this maze into better mazes. So we'll be trying that in the future. Go full screen and just hit no, JP. I'm not doing that, man. Amazing. Yeah, Remito, sorry. Sorry, really like this idea for the maze. Last time I was playing this game. But yeah, guys, we were able to beat this level with a very good amount of cash in the end. So thankfully we were able to revert the situation because in the beginning it was painful. Even with people getting lost in here and everything, now everything is great. So thank God. And next time we'll be playing one of my favorite levels actually, which is the Future World. I really like that level. I like it because it's so different from everything else. So it will be fun to replay it again after so many years. Yeah, the park. This park is Fun Fortress. So it started with those walls, and also this area right here that is super confusing. Although in the beginning, yeah, I know this brings back some memories of the first level of RollerCoaster Tycoon 2, doesn't it? The castle in there. That's so painful to beat the objective. But don't worry, sorry. The first thing I did in this park was to block those paths. So I used some no entry signs so people couldn't get to them. And I was opening the paths little by little. First, I opened this region here, but not the paths on the walls. Then I opened this path and only this one so people could get to the exit right there. And finally, when I was very close to beat the level, I opened everything. And then I connect here, I connect that place to this path, or to this, um, I don't know how to call this, maybe hall? Or I can't say avenue, right? Maybe I could say IO. Yeah, IO. Maybe IO. I connect the wall to this IO. Wait, sorry, seriously? You don't use the no entry signs? They are so useful. If you want to people to not get lost, you should use those no entry signs. I used one right there. So instead of demolishing everything, I just blocked people to get there. It's so easy. They work. They only don't work for staff. Because your staff will keep going through those places. They ignore the no entry sign, but they work for people. Yeah, they are so helpful. If you don't want people to get somewhere in the beginning of your park, use the no entry signs. The Looney Tunes game, you mean the Tiny Toons game, right? Let me save this again. You're talking about the game that I'll be back to it tomorrow. And hopefully I can beat it tomorrow. I really hope I can do it. It is Tiny Toons, or Tiny Toon, right? Tiny Toon Adventures. Tiny Toon Adventures. Wild and Wacky Sports. Or it has another name. Tiny Toon Adventures Wild Sports Challenge. You can find the game. It's the same game, but it has different names depending on the region. So those are the names of the same game. Tiny Toon Adventures, Wild and Wacky Sports, or Wild Sports Challenge. There we go. You found it? Yeah, that's the game that I hope that I can beat tomorrow. I wish I knew that when I was doing the first stage of RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. Yeah, the castle one. That's like this. Sorry, I even used it to use those signs when I was a kid to cheat, because I can use one of those right by the entrance. So people can't leave my park. And that's helpful if you need people. Or if you need more people until getting to the number for the objective. I used it to do that as a kid for some levels that were super tough. Right now I'm not using that because that's cheating. But if you feel like using that, go for it. Although after some time, after some minutes, your park rating will start to drop, right? It will start to drop. Because the game knows that you are doing something wrong and people can't exit the park. So they will punish you by your park rating. But this can totally be helpful if you are missing some number of people and you don't want to restart everything. Yes, I use it to keep people out of pre-built paths. Yes, and then as my park grows, you start allowing them to get to some areas, like I did in here. First they came in here, then they came in this side of the wall, and finally they could go everywhere. It's very helpful, man, and I'm surprised that you didn't know about that. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. So next week I will be back with RollerCoaster Tycoon on Tuesday. We'll be playing Future World, which is one of my favorite levels. So hopefully we can make a great park in there. And tomorrow I'm back with Tiny Toon Adventures Wild and Wacky Sports. We are in the last difficulty, which is the Super difficulty, so hopefully we can beat that game, because that's a game that I won't accept rioting. I demand the earn for it, so I'll keep trying and hopefully it happens tomorrow. You work on Tuesdays? Yeah, that's alright, man. Don't worry, man. I'm glad that you were able to stop by, just like JP. And today was a crazy stream. Thanks to the pizza episode that happened with me right now. But anyways, I will be eating my pizza finally. So I hope you guys have a great night, and I see you then. So take care, you all, and goodbye. Oh, I need to get out of the game and click on OBS. I always forget about that. Okay, there we go. So goodbye.